It's Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, Mama. Mama, it's gone. What? It's gone. It went this way. Okay. But yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. So here, Kody, they're looking for homes for Robyn.
No, this episode is basically about Kody versus Robyn.
Yes.
And it seems like...
And we're doing season
14,
this is, 10 and 11. Episode 10 and 11.
Yeah, season 14, episode 10 and 11.
Yes.
But this one's basically about Kody versus Robyn.
Yes.
It seems like...
Kody wants to buy, Robyn wants to rent. She doesn't want to buy because she feels like if they all buy homes, that's going to have Kody not want to go to Coyote Pass to build. And the thing is, when you buy, you have to put down a lot of money. And so that takes out of the money to build, which makes sense, you know. But Kody, he wants them to buy because he thinks, oh, we can rent and, you know, have this income that comes in from renting, you know. But it just doesn't make any sense. So Robyn was just like, she wants to look for a rental. Kody wants to buy, and he is really pushing Robyn. He is having these meetings with her, including the children, and like, we have got to buy, we have got to buy. And, you know, even telling Aurora, oh, well, if we buy this house, we will live, you'll be in a different school. Like, he's just being an a-hole.
My thing is, I feel like it kind of goes back to
like, don't include your children in stuff. And she has said, stop scaring my daughters.
I think the thing is, you know, when a man is an a-hole or mistreats a woman, and he has a pattern of doing that with several different women in this case, you're not exempt from it, really even aren't. If you are the favorite wife, which I feel like we haven't really seen him go this far with Robyn, you know, so we hadn't really talked about that point, but usually that is the case, you know. It's just like with Kanye, where he slut-shamed Amber, he did it to Kim. So if a man treats a woman a certain way, it will happen to the same woman, just even if he really loves her, or, you know, is obsessed with her.
Not getting his
so
way.
I feel like the fact that he is here being rude, and on top of that, I feel like he also is trying to get Robyn to acquiesce, or to basically to bend her to his side by force. Is the way that he's trying to get to her is through her kids, which I think is really kind of evil. Because I feel like, you know, those are her kids. She doesn't. Aurora had a panic attack just by you yelling, talking about.
And he didn't even realize that. Robyn had to say, Aurora, are you okay? And go sit by her, and he just kept on talking.
He kept on talking like she was shaking,
like she panic attack. And
she was shaking. She fell on the floor and all that stuff and everything. And it wasn't like he even noticed until it was like too late. And apparently she's been getting panic attacks for the like 4 or like almost 4 times a week.
She's at 4 to 5 times a week now.
Now that so now that he sees like her Achilles heel, it's like now he has decided that I'm going to basically force Robyn to buy by scaring and horrifying her children. Which I think is just really, it's emotional abuse as far as I'm concerned. And you're putting it on the kids. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is really horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you're just doing it towards the mother, but now you're trying to basically break the mom by getting to her kids. So even when they were looking at home or whatever, stuff like that, he was being really mean and kind of catty. Like when Shelby was showing them homes, he was like, oh, forget her because she doesn't understand about the whole thing about buying. Like, you don't even have to sell it to her. You need to sell it to me because I'm going to buy regardless. So it's like you're trying to do stuff against her will.
And then he even kneels in front of Ariella.
Like what? Like in the beginning of the home or whatever. Like, and then he keeps on saying, look at me. Like Ariella can feel the energy. So she is like looking away. She's stepping away. And he's like, I need to find a home for my sweetie. Are you going to help me? And like he's all in her face. And even Robyn's like, stop it. You're scaring her. And it's like he didn't care. And I think Dayton is probably second guessing him ever being adopted by Kody because he's looking at Kody's side eye. And when he was basically telling Robyn, isn't this house so lovely? Don't you want to buy it? Dayton was like, I don't think you should say that.
You should ask her.
Yeah,
that. Like,
because he's seen how
you
he's
can see.
mistreating the mom, and then how he's coming at the sisters or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I know that you adopted them, but at the end of the day, I'm sure Daisy's like, this is like, you're not my father. You know, I'm sure he's
Or
thinking
you're
that,
acting,
and you're really acting
out
out of pocket.
Yeah.
You know, so I just feel like the way he's acting is like she's not exempt, and now I'm seeing that he also can be mistreating Robyn as well. You know,
Well,
what
when
I'm
he
saying?
doesn't get his way, that's how he is. When
Yeah.
he doesn't get his way, he just becomes an a-hole.
Yeah, I feel like also Mary has really enabled him. I feel like there's such a huge duty on the first wife to really
And he has broken
check that
Christine
behavior.
to the point that she's
also
doing it.
acquiescing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
enabling him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Kody, I think the biggest flaw that anybody could really have is a lack of self-awareness.
Yeah.
And being egotistical. Like, I'm really seeing that.
Lack of self-control. Like,
Lack of self-control, lack of self-awareness, all that. Like, I think those are really huge red flags.
Yeah.
Like, if you're dating somebody or whatever and you say something, it's like, okay, well, I don't really agree with that, and he like can't even say, okay, I can see where I could be wrong, then you should know that's a huge red flag.
He has these meltdowns, crying,
like he always thinks he's right.
That's too much.
That's a huge red flag, because the thing is, men do not get better with age.
No,
you know, like if they are already having horrible traits, especially if they are above 25, or even if they're younger or whatever. Like, say, I feel like, honestly, I know you say 25 is when you start to have some sense, but I feel like even if you're in your 20s, because I'm from the state of like, you know right or wrong. Like, no matter what age you are, you know right or wrong. I feel like you develop that, like, by, like, 10 or even earlier. Like, you know right or wrong. Like, if he is somebody who's in his 20s or whatever, you're getting married or whatever, and he has horrible character traits, and you have now created this bond with him of marriage, don't think it's going to get better.
No.
It's going to get worse.
It will.
And especially if he is over 25, just know it doesn't get better from there.
Yeah.
So I just feel like the way he has become at Robyn is really horrible.
Yeah.
You know, I know we don't really like Robyn sometimes here on this channel, but I don't agree with how he treats her. I don't think it's right. I felt bad for her, and I felt bad for the kids.
Absolutely.
Because she doesn't want to rent. She really just wants to be able to move her family
she doesn't
there.
want to buy. She wants to rent.
She wants her family to be in a stable environment.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to...
Pass, because that's the reason that they moved to Flagstaff and bought land.
No, the reason why they moved was because Daisy was going to college there. And even Robyn also said that she wants all of her kids to stay together. She said that in this season 15.
That's
and
true.
I was like, that's so true. And now we know, because we had that suspicion that she wants to keep all her kids and her babies together.
Yeah.
So that's why they moved there. But they moved there kind of haphazardly. You know what I'm saying? They really had no plan. Nobody prayed on it. You know, and Robyn, if you really want to be there, you could have just moved up there yourself. And then Kody I'm sure he would have followed suit. But you didn't have to drag all the wives along and all that stuff. I just felt like that whole thing was just unfair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that whole thing was just very, very odd. The way he was acting with the kids. Like, you guys go check out season 14 episode, was it 10?
10 and 11.
Just watch it back and you'll see how bad it really is.
It got really bad. It really got bad.
What was the episode 11 about?
That's it. That's actually it. But Mariah and Audrey are looking for places. They're now engaged.
Apparently, Audrey is the woman in the relationship, so she will be carrying.
I don't know if they consider women or man, but Mariah is not interested in being pregnant. She just isn't.
I think she has seen too many pregnancies. That's the issue.
And that's what she said. So, but Audrey, actually, she said she would love to be pregnant. So, yeah, but they went to look at venues.
But I feel bad for Mary, because she will never be able to witness her daughter, like, be pregnant.
Yeah, but Mary actually is fine with that. She seems happy.
I think she's adopted too, and I'm sure she sees that Mariah, which she looks very happy.
Yeah, and Mary, she just feels like she's just happy that they haven't put away, like, having babies.
Yeah, and that they're actually having a relationship.
Yeah,
but I also don't know if that still stands, because I know Audrey has, like, transitioned fully, I think. I don't know what's going on down there.
Maybe they have, maybe they already have a child.
I didn't see a child on their Instagram pages, but I saw that Audrey had cut off her breasts and everything, has a beard and stuff, has cut off her hair.
Wow.
And then it seems like Mariah's also going to transition. So I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
I wonder if they talk about that in season 17 or not.
I'm sure they will. at one point. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
But that was all for this episode.
Yes, you guys.
You
It
guys
is
get in
Mary.
the comment and tell us how you feel about Kody involving children. Do you think that's an emotional abuse, involving children in the arguments that you're having with the mother? I think it is.
I think it's jacked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.